What's up, everybody? Okay, so let's get right into this. Um, Personally, I am just so over this whole thing with Britt and stuff like that, scheming to get Nicholas back. Personally, I think she could do better than Nicholas. I honestly think he can, I think she can with that little half-ass apology he gave her, talking about he's sorry and stuff like that about Patrick and baby and whatever. Oh, please. I don't care nothing about that apology. It's obvious that, he's still upset with her because of the lies she told. And like I said, Nicholas had every right to be upset with her. But damn, like she's apologized 100 times. Like you can't do anything but apologize. Dante and Lulu have their baby back. That's all that matters. What are you still pissed about? Get over it. Everybody else has. Dante and Lulu, they're not upset about it anymore. They're over it practically. Everybody's moving on. Nicholas needs to move on too. Um, and basically, Britt wants Nicholas back because she feels like I believe she feels that she was a better her. She was better when she was with him. You know what I'm saying? Like he brought something out in her that nobody ever brought out in her. Like he brought out the goodness in her, and she wants to feel that way again. So she decided to align herself with the devil again, her mother, Obrecht, to scheme to get Nicholas back because she didn't want to be the Britch again. She didn't want to go back to her evil ways and stuff. But that's what I like about Britt. There's layers to her. You know what I'm saying? Like we seen her when she's emotional. We seen her when she's evil. We seen her when she's happy. I like that about a character. Every character should have a good side, a bad side, and a in-between side. All characters should have that. You can't be just one-dimensional, a good person all the time. You can't, no. I don't like that about characters. Because it stales you. It makes you boring after a while. I felt so bad for Molly when she was at the morgue and, she was crying and stuff like that over her father, and I can see in Rick's face it tore him up that he had to lie to his daughter. So many people keep asking this question: what good does this plan do? How does this plan flush Luke out? I'm going to tell you how it flushes him out. Jordan, here's the thing. Julian told Jordan that he lied about Rick. Think about it. If the PCPD were to release Rick and tell the public that he's not the real backer of the Jerome crime organization, not only will it tip Luke off and he's going to have to go up against Rick's family, he might have to do something to Molly, but it's also going to tip Julian off that Jordan is the leak. Because Jordan is the only person Julian told about him setting Rick up. She's the only person he told. So it's not gonna take long for Julian to put two and two together and know that it's Jordan who's the undercover agent, who's the mole. It's not gonna take him long to figure that out. He's a smart guy, and she's the only person he confided in about that he lied. And it would tell the PCPD that Rick really isn't the backer because Luke is gonna start the business again. He's gonna bring the drugs right back into PCPD again. I mean, right back into Port Charles again. He's gonna start it back up. This is a good way to flush him out and try and get more time to figure out who's this backer. Because think about it, Luke is already sloppy. This fake Luke is sloppy. And he's going to get even sloppier when he thinks Rick is dead. He's going to get even sloppier, and that's what Anna's counting on. Whoever this person may be. She's going to be counting on this person to get sloppy. That's what she wants. But I did feel bad. Because, Rick has to go into protective custody. And, I feel bad for Molly because now her father, she thinks, is dead. I felt horrible for her. Alexis, please, her little fake ass apologies and all this, that, and the third. We all know she on Julian's side, but she's going to have egg on her face when the truth comes out. and Nicholas showed up at the hospital or whatever to be around Elizabeth, and he gave some fake ass apology to Molly. We all know that that was fake. And when Rick had to sneak out, I thought he was going to walk up to Elizabeth, but I'm glad he didn't, because nobody can know about this. When Elizabeth was talking to Obrecht, and she basically was mouthing off to Obrecht, okay, yeah, you had to take personal time out. That's why you had to miss your shift. But I agree with Obrecht. You should have went through the proper goddamn channels. And I already know some people gonna comment and say, well, she just lost somebody that was close to her. Here's the thing about that. How many times have Elizabeth ran around that hospital not doing her job, running her mouth? She should have been wrote up. She should have been fired. She ran around that hospital so many goddamn years not really doing her job, and everybody overlooked it. And then she tried to call Obrecht's bluff and tell Obrecht to fire her. And when Obrecht did fire her, you should have seen the look on Elizabeth's face. She was shocked because she thought Obrecht was bluffing. That's what she thought. She thought Obrecht was bluffing and Obrecht wouldn't fire her. Guess again, bitch. Guess again, you were fired. And then Nicholas comes up talking about you can't fire her because I'm a board member. Nicholas, shut the fuck up. You honestly think people care if you're a board member? Like, you that powerful? Nicholas, please, if you were, come on now. Him and Tracy Quartermain are both a part of the board of directors for that hospital, and neither one of them knew Obrecht was being chief of staff. Neither one of them could even get her removed as chief of staff. So if you can't get Obrecht removed as chief of staff, what makes you think you can save Elizabeth's job? You think somebody cared because you're a board member? Obrecht is the chief of staff. She had every right to fire Elizabeth, because not only was Elizabeth late for her shift, or she missed her shift, she was insubordinate to her boss. She talked back to her boss. She was disrespectful. Those are all grounds to be terminated. And she tried to call her bluff. And she basically taunted Obrecht to fire her. And boom, you got fired. That's what happened. And Elizabeth is so dumb and selfish. Like, seriously, that house that she has in the same neighborhood as Patrick's, Queens Point suburb, Jason bought her that house. And I'm pretty sure there's a mortgage on that house. And I'm pretty sure Jason was probably paying that mortgage up until the day he supposedly died. So how the fuck is this bitch gonna pay her bills? You're now fired. How you gonna pay your bills now? I'm pretty sure she probably ain't got no savings. So how you gonna pay your mortgage? And you own the house. So how you gonna pay your mortgage, your property tax, your utilities, and take care of 2 kids? How you gonna do all that with no job? Stupid ass. What you gonna do? Go to Nicholas for a handout for some Cassadine money? She's so dumb. She should have thought before she taunted Obrecht to fire her, because that's exactly what happened. You got the boot. Anyway, I loved Maxie and Nathan today sitting at the bar, sitting in Floating Rib, eating ribs. And she was like, don't tell Levi I'm eating ribs. But then she thought about it and she was like, I don't care what you tell Levi. I was like, good for you, Maxie. I agree with Nathan. It's about time she started thinking for her damn self. The hell with Levi. This the Maxie I love. Sonny and Duke, I didn't really give 2 flying fucks about their conversation. And Duke talking about your kids have no clue about the sacrifices you're making for them. Bitch, what sacrifices? Sonny is not protecting his kids. That's his lame excuse for what he's doing. He ain't protecting them. Please, you is far from protecting them. You're hurting them is what you're doing. Talking about some of the sacrifices he's making. What sacrifices? Nobody forced Sonny to sleep with Ava. And I'm pretty sure that the baby is Sonny's. I'm pretty sure of it, because Ava herself, she said her and Morgan, for the most part, they use protection. Her and Sonny had sex one time and they never used protection. So I'm guessing this has to be Sonny's kid, because he never used protection. He did not use protection. And Morgan and Ava have been having sex for months and she never got pregnant. She had sex with Sonny and now all of a sudden she pregnant. Come on now, this gotta be Sonny baby. I'm just over Sonny and Duke. I'm sick and tired of the both of them. They can both go to hell for all I care. Felix, Brad, Lucas. I didn't really care for this scene. Of course, Lucas is going to go off on Brad because the way Brad acted towards Felix. But Brad didn't know that Sabrina lost the baby. Brad didn't know. I'm just over this. Like, I think Brad can do better than Lucas because I'm so sick of people being so damn judgmental on this show. So hypocritical when they've done wrong things in their life. And some of them have done worse than what they're accusing other people of doing. Before I go, so it seems I have to let you know, if you don't know already, it seems like it's official. Billy Miller is coming to General Hospital. That's the word going around, and it's becoming more apparent that he is in. I think he already signed a contract. The thing about it is we don't know who he's playing. Rumor is he's playing Jason Morgan. Rumor is he's playing Jason Quartermain. Rumor is he's playing a Quartermain, probably Dylan, somebody that's coming back to the show, or he might be playing a brand new character. And I already know some people are going to start bitching, saying, oh, we don't want all these Y&R people coming over to GH. Stop complaining about other actors coming to this show from other soaps. This is the goddamn business. In the soap business, that's what people do. They go from soap to soap. That's what they do. And Billy Miller is one hell of a catch. He's an A-list actor. Well, he's an A-list soap actor. He's one of the best in the business. He did a damn good job as Billy Abbott on Y&R. And people complain about other actors from other soaps coming over to GH. I get it. The cast is too goddamn big. I get that. But I don't have a problem with other soap actors coming to, jumping from one soap to the next. I don't have a problem with that because that's the business. That's what they do. That's how they pay their bills. And the thing about it is, a lot of people are leaving Y&R because Jill Fearon Phelps is a cancer in the soap business. She damn near destroyed General Hospital years ago. She's a cancer. She's a goddamn cancer. If you ask me which executive producer would I prefer, Jill Fearon Phelps or Frank Valentini, I would choose Frank Valentini over Jill. Jill, she's doing a horrible job at Y&R. Horrible. I'm not too happy about Frank's, what he's doing, his direction for the show, but he's a step up from Jill Fearon Phelps. She's a known soap killer. So, as far as Billy Abbott or Billy Miller coming to the show, I'm cool with it, but they need to do something about this bloated cast with all these people coming in. I do have a problem with that, but, I think he's going to do a damn good job in whatever role he's in because he's that good. So, anyway, I hope all you have a great day. I will see all of you Monday. Hope you all have a great weekend. See you all Monday.